I'd love to talk about the race today, but before that, why don't we discuss Kentucky Fried Chicken's Georgia Gold Chicken? Ooh, I just love when I get to hear about all this salmonella-ridden, calorie-packed, disgustingly greasy, deep-fat fried bullshit fast food chicken from a glorified fucking Civil War restaurant, you know? Fucking hate KFC and I hate their fucking commercials. Speaking of commercials, got enough of them, huh? Oh, kamikaze! Why don't you want to have cautions after segments? Do you want them to keep having commercials right at the end of races? I wasn't the only one to notice that there were 40 laps to go, and there was a segment, and there was a sequence. They went to commercials. Full force commercials. Came back to do the stupid race break shit that no one cares about. Went to commercials again. Came back for like 2 seconds. I barely even fucking had time to look up from my computer before they were back on the commercials again. And then it was like 27 to go once that fucking sequence is over. So I don't know what the fuck people are. Oh, kamikaze, don't you do? Why do you want to have the cautions come out after segments? Because that's where they put the commercials. Oh, really? Fuck commercials and fuck Fox Sports Network. Anyway, hi everyone. It's Kamikaze Games. It's everyone's favorite loudmouth douchebag who sits in the back of his car and yells about NASCAR for 20 minutes at the end of every week. And what do we have to yell about this time? Well, Truex had another race that he should have won and then didn't, so that's wonderful. But of all the people to lose to, at least it was Larson, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. However, I already have, so too late for that. Yeah. Let's talk Xfinity. So, yesterday's Xfinity race was great. This Xfinity package is so fucking good. Combine a great package with a great track, and you get great racing. Oh my god, fucking insane. The only thing that would have made this better is if there weren't any Cup guys. Then it probably would have been a 10 out of 10 race, but fuck that, I guess. Fuck having a 10 out of 10 race. We need 8 fucking guys that are doing both races. Yes, 8. Fucking 8. We need this. Good job, y'all. Oh, I can't wait for the chase. Can't believe I fucking just said that, but I can't wait for the chase when they ban the fucking Cup guys from the series. Good shit. Well, at least some of them. So, yeah, Xfinity was great. Regardless of the Cup guys, it was great racing all around. There were legitimately 5 different cars that could have won. They were all Cup guys, I know. But they were still 5 cars. It wasn't one fucking guy who dominated the entire goddamn race, alright? So that's a good change. That's a nice change. That's a nice change. Yeah, whole race was great. I recommend it. It may be the only Cup-ridden circle jerk race that I recommend all year, but I will recommend it nonetheless. Yeah, the race was filled with all sorts of shit. There was a whole bunch. I think most of the action actually took place on pit road in that race. Like, there was a lot of great racing and passing up front, but most of the really critical things that happened over the course of the event happened on pit road, and it was kind of sour on the racing front until, like 50 laps to go or so when they were just trading it back and forth for all the time there. And I think I had a lot more emotional investment in that race because it was the 22 for Penske in the Xfinity series, and they haven't won since 2015, and the announcers are like, oh, isn't it sad that they haven't won since fucking 2015? No! They only put Cup guys in that car. Did you ever hear that part? Did you ever hear about this little tale called Austin Terrio, who got injured at Las Vegas in the Truck Series 2 fucking years ago? Guy's challenging for wins in 2015. He hasn't set fucking foot in the Truck Series since. The only Xfinity races he's been able to do are in shitmobiles. Well, there's 2 Penske cars on track a lot in the Xfinity Series, and they're both fucking Cup guys every single time. He won the opening race for ARCA this year. Put him in! A car! Any fucking car! Any! You have 2 fucking Xfinity fucking entries! Two entries! And you can't put Austin Terrio in either of them! Why? Fuck you! Seriously! I fucking hate Penske in the Xfinity Series, but that is where we are going to leave that. So I was really glad that Larson got that win in the Xfinity Series because fuck that fucking Xfinity team. Anyway, yeah. I mean, the Cup leeches dragged it down to a 6 out of 10, but if they hadn't been in there, probably would have been a 9 out of 10 race. Very good race in the Xfinity Series. Let's talk Cup. Everyone's favorite fucking series, you know. Auto Club is such a good track that even this fucking package, which is so fucking horrible, this package sucks dick. I gave it time. I gave it fucking time. You know, Daytona, oh, it's a great plate track package. Oh, keep it for Daytona and Talladega. We haven't seen it at Talladega yet, but keep it there. Keep it there. Everywhere else, terrible. Fucking terrible. This has been the most dreadful. This is because it's just like last year it started out with some of the best races. Atlanta was I think I gave it the award for best race of the year, but I don't remember at the end of 2016. But Atlanta last year was in the running for best race of the year. Las Vegas, not as good, but it had a great finish, so I put it up there like a 7 out of 10. Auto Club, goddamn last year. Goddamn. That was a good race. And, yeah. This fucking season. We had a, did I say 7 out of 10 Daytona 500? Because I give it a 7 out of 10 looking back now. 7 out of 10 Daytona 500. 3s across the board for the last 3 races. And this one, a 5, I'd give it. I give this race a 5 out of 10. Because the racing through the field. I don't know how to clap my hands while holding this with one, but the racing through the field was great. And when Kyle Busch was out front for a while and it was a 3-way battle for virtual P1, you know, when we saw that when clean air wasn't a factor, you know, great racing. And then, you know. But I've completely figured out what the problem is. It's the spoiler. Reducing the size of the spoiler may have decreased downforce in total, but clean air became more of what was needed. Okay, let me start over. So with the spoiler going down in size, yes, the downforce was minimized, but reliance on where they were getting the downforce that they needed went heavily onto the splitter, because the splitter last year, the spoiler gave it so much rear downforce that the splitter really didn't matter as much. It still mattered because because clean air was still producing the extra downforce that was needed to keep the speed up front, but it wasn't nearly as bad as years prior and this year. Now that they've reduced the spoiler size, the rear downforce has gone down too, so now it's balanced back out again. So where it's basically, regardless of how you look at it, we're basically back to the 2015 package with the way that downforce is distributed. And the reason that we never saw stuff like this back in, before the COT, like from 2001 to 2006, we never saw this problem because there was no splitter. And the amount of front downforce, was so much of a minimal thing. Like, clean air was still important, but not nearly as much as it is with a splitter. And now that we basically sawed off the spoiler so that there's no more rear downforce, all the reliance is on the front downforce again, which is why clean air is so important again. And just observing how the packages of 2015 differed. The main package, that was shit. The high drag package, which was shit on top of shit. And then the low downforce package, which was great. It's basically simple physics at that point. You don't even need a fucking engineering degree anymore. I'm fucking figuring this shit out, and I'm a fucking broadcasting major. I mean, I passed calculus, but that doesn't mean shit. So yeah, basically all I'm trying to say is that we're right back where we started with this package. Right back to 2015 again. It's a bunch of bullshit now. And it needs to change. I mean, Michigan's a shit track, but when they put this package onto that car back last year, I was like, okay, this package is shit, let's not do it. And then they did the All-Star Race package. The All-Star Race package was great. Is that the package we're running right now? Because if it is, Charlotte's gonna be fun, but nowhere else apparently. If this is the package we use for the All-Star Race, then I don't think it is, because the All-Star Race, through all of its fucking stupidity, was great. Especially the Open. Just go back and watch the Open. The Open was great. And the racing itself in the All-Star Race wasn't bad. It was just the stupid fucking bullshit on top of everything. So, you know, they should use that package and not this package. But if it's the same package, then just go back to last year's package. Not that fucking difficult. But anyway, the race itself... bleh. Barely anything happened until the end. It's just like, whatever, who cares? It's another race. It's just like every other race this year. If you wanna just watch this whole season back, just start with 25 laps to go, because you won't miss anything important until then. And I mean, unless we get something, you know, figured out, unless we get to the chase and playoff points, oh, it's so fucking stupid. If they actually matter in all these stage bullshit, all the extra bonus points that they get, if that actually makes a difference, then maybe you could make a case for watching everything. But just watch the last 25 laps of every race this season. Nothing important happens before then. Yeah. Truex's pit crew was on point. And then one of the last pit stops happened. And he dropped 4 spots. Can't have a complete day, can we? Nope. It's just impossible to have a complete day. Yep. He wouldn't have had to stay out if he... all those 15,000 times that he stayed out, he wouldn't have had to do that if they had just not been fucking fuck-ups that fucking last half of the fucking race. So, yeah. Good shit. I'm looking forward to the rest of this season. But at least we're, you know, 5 races into the season. It's 5 different winners. You know, that's good. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm okay with that. I love that. That's great. If we could have a season where there were 36 different winners in 36 races, that'd be insane. Derek Cope for the win. Okay, whatever. But yeah. Yeah, there is not much to talk about regarding the race. Like, we could talk all day about, like, qualifying, like how Johnson didn't get, you know, to start well, and, you know, he spent most of the race laps down, but Logano also didn't start well, and finished 5th, because of fucking course he did. How Blaney probably should have been the one to win this race if the front end of the field played out the way it did. Like, if he had taken the high line through that corner, he went to the middle, and he should have followed Larson's wake, like, and maybe even tried to go higher, because he would have had the run coming out of that corner, because Larson was boxed in at the time, and they were all going slow as shit, because Larson was slowing Truex, who was slowing Hamlin, so that train could have just been passed entirely by just someone going all the way around. So Blaney should have won this fucking race. But you know what, I'm okay with Larson winning. But yeah. Man, there's just not much to talk about here. And then all the wrecks late. I mean, that's just whatever. That's just the, you know, killing of my poor defenseless fantasy day. Spend most of the day up in the top 10,000 for the past 2 weeks, end up in 30,000th. 'Cause of fucking course I do. Because it's just too much to ask for to earn any money off of DraftKings. Yep, I have a gambling addiction. But, yep, I've had enough of this fucking bullshit. I'm so glad, man. Martinsville is next week. The Camping World Truck Series is next week. Business about to pick up. We're finally going to get back into some good fucking racing, regardless of the package, regardless of any fucking stage, fucking auto caution bullshit that they could fucking pull out of their ass. It's going to be some good down-home short track racing, and it's about damn time. Been sick of this shit thus far this year. Pissing me off, so yeah. So this video is a bit shorter than usual, but I really don't have shit to talk about. This one was better than the past 3 races, but not by much. Truex should have won. Trucks are back next week. Fuck to the yes. Martinsville, baby. Gonna be fun. Someone in their 92 Ford F-150 is pretending like they're cool. Good shit, man. Good shit. But anyway, yeah, I think you get the idea. So, yeah. I have nothing else to say. This was a very mediocre race, but it wasn't bad enough for me to have to be mad at it, but it wasn't good enough for me to say anything about it, so, yep. Think I'm gonna end things there, so I am excited for Martinsville. If I wasn't going home this weekend, I might do a live stream of it. If we have a Saturday race coming up here, is Texas Saturday? Because if Texas is Saturday, that'd be perfect. I might try and do a live stream again, for live reactions to a race like I did at Talladega, and then the fucking internet cut out right as the fucking meteor struck my face, so that's wonderful. Right as fucking Simon and Garfunkel started singing in my head. And Truex blew a motor, and the fucking stupidity that is the chase ruined his fucking 4-win season. Gotta love the chase. But anyway, yes, this has been Kamikaze Games. Making another video. Larson leads the points. Kevin Harvick doesn't. 2017. Yeah. Anybody die? Is there someone else that died? I talked about Chuck Berry last time. Anyone die this week that I need to mention? I don't remember. Whatever. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been, you know, the stupidity that is NASCAR reviews. Don't know why you people watch this shit, but thanks. I wouldn't personally. I think this fucking video is a piece of shit, but whatever. Whatever. If you like it, if you like it, that's what matters. That's what matters. Comment what you like about the NASCAR reviews, and I'll see if we can, you know, exemplify that shit later on, so. Yeah, I'm gonna end that off here. Meh race. Good for Larson. Ryan Blaney needs to get a win, because I want him to. Yep, that's this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.